Wren from sofiawren.com, and this video is all about tapping into the power of your dreams using sacred writing, dream work, EFT, and others an understanding of your dreams and the real meaning of it to have a deeper connection to that really wise part of yourself that knows exactly what you need to process next or you need to go through next to get to the next level in your life. If you're watching this, you probably have a love of personal development work. You might have heard of EFT before. You might have heard of dream work before, keeping a dream journal. Maybe you're a coach, a teacher, a writer, and I want to help you to be able to heal yourself, heal anything that has been going on in your life. Could be stress, could be anxiety, could be overwhelm, could be something a little bit deeper. But I really feel like there's answers that are in our dreams every single night pertaining to the situation at hand in our life. Now, I used to get dreams. I've always been able to remember dreams at points in my life, but often I didn't really understand what they were about. And there are people who get master's degrees and who get degrees in dreams and in Jungian symbology and things like that. But I want you to know that you don't need to necessarily do that to just get some information about what your dreams mean really quickly. There's this really great tool called EFT, which is something that I use all the time now, and it's been an incredible force of transformation and healing in my life. And so I know that no matter what, this work can really help you to get to the next level in your business, your life, or your creativity. And if you ever have weird dreams, or you don't have any and you would like more, or you wake up in the middle of the night freaked out by your dreams, any kind of dream problems that you might have, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do to find your dreams to be a place of empowerment and a place for you to get a greater connection to that wise part of yourself and step into the woman that you were born to be and grow and create the life that you really desire. So I'm really excited to share, and I could probably go on a whole multiple week course on this material, but I'm going to try to keep it really short and just stick to some main steps for you to get started right away in your life. So first off, I want to say sometimes we can get a little perfectionistic, so I invite you to just try to be playful and explore this if you want to, and don't make yourself wrong if you don't have time to do this often or very much time at all. If you skip things, you know what? Every little bit helps that we do in our life. And I try to, if I can, do this work every single morning now. I didn't used to at all. You should just do it every once in a while. But every time I did, I just felt so amazing. And so now I'm more committed to it. But I just want to tell you that just give it a try and have it in your toolbox for when you feel like it would be really appropriate for you to use. Okay, cool. So first step is to set the intention that you want to try this out. So that's something you can do right before you go to bed, that you would love to remember your dreams and just kind of have in your head. You're going to do some dream tapping if you do, and go ahead and you can even write a little intention statement. Some of you might be familiar with intentions. If you're not, you want to say something like, it's my intention to remember my dreams so that I can clear something that is important for me to clear right now, or I want to step into a new level in blank area of my life, like charging what I'm worth, or being more visible, or having the right clients come to me, or working on my novel. Whatever it is for you right now, you are working on that's your next level. Could be in your relationships, anything. Next, you want to have a dream journal next to your bed. You want to have a piece of paper and pen ready, because the first thing you're going to do when you wake up the next day, before you even move too much, and before any time goes by, if you can, go ahead and write down everything that you remember from your dreams. Every little thing, every detail, especially places or characters or symbols or things that remind you of something else. It'll just be like this weird sense. It's very feely, these things, so it might not make sense, but if anything reminds you of something else, make sure to include that in your description. Also, if you cannot remember any vivid things, just write down exactly what you have. It could just be a feeling that you have upon waking up, kind of like, oh, I feel kind of like freaked out, or I feel kind of like on edge, or I feel kind of like I need to get up, or I feel like just crawling under the covers and going back to sleep. Whatever you're feeling, it probably is an indication of the kind of dreams that you are having. So that's a great place to start, and you can just write that down. Okay, third, you're going to use EFT. If you're not familiar with EFT, there's tons and tons of videos out there, and there's tons of articles and lots of other things, and you can Google it, EFT. Go ahead, check it out, learn what it is. It'll change your life. But if you're already familiar, or once you do become familiar, because you can pick it up super fast, what you'll do is you can just go, and if you have a partner, you can go out of the room if you want. Just go and just read everything that you wrote down out loud. Now, sometimes I like to make a little note of something that's very emotionally charged for me or very triggering to my nervous system, which is a sign that like that's some time, I'll spend a little extra time there. What I usually do is I set a timer for like 20 minutes. You can set that timer for time that is okay for you, or you know, you can do this like once a week or whenever is appropriate. If you wake up in the middle of the night, you can also do this and it will help you get to sleep. The idea is that we're going to bring the charge down any emotions, any fears, anything like that that's coming from our very instinctual primal drive, our amygdala, all of that stuff that's like the animal in us. We're going to calm that animal down, and then we're going to start to get some wisdom come through, and we'll have a deeper understanding of the meaning of that dream, and you might even get some ideas or inspiration, so be sure to write those down too. Sometimes I do as I'm tapping and I feel like, okay, this area now, I'm thinking about it, I'm imagining it, I'm remembering it from when I woke up. I'm not feeling anxious anymore, or whatever you were feeling, then I just cross off that area and then I'm done. So that's the goal, and the goal is so that the memory of the dream or the memory of waking up, if you don't have any visuals, is you can think back on it and you're like, oh yeah, it's fine. Like you don't have any like feelings about it. And I hope that while you're going through this process, it's not just about eliminating that stress that is setting you up for your whole rest of your day. Believe me, if that was the only benefit of doing it, that would be worth it. But there is so much that you're going to discover that's going to be a completely unique and individual experience for you. So that's why I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen when you do this process, because it's going to depend on what your dreams are. It's going to depend on what's happening with you. And so I have a lot of fun working with my clients on this tool because it's amazing what comes through. And it's very, very personal work, and it's really neat because it's like you are crossing the bridge from your waking life and your sleeping life, from your subconscious to your conscious mind, from your wise self to like your crazy, fearful little kid self, I guess, that's the dreamer, to your talking self that can articulate exactly what happened in your dream and why you were dreaming about it. So it's really interesting to bring all of you together to really sync yourself up. And then you're going to be going through your day just with so much more power, with so much more energy, with so much more calm and focus. And it's going to be incredible. You're going to be really in tune with your intuition without all that fear getting in the way, sending off weird wavelengths. So you're going to have an incredible experience with this. So really, please do give it a try and let me know how it was. I'd love to hear any other questions you have. Like I said, I could go on forever, and I hope in the future to be able to do some sample tapping with you guys. And as far as getting in the habit of writing as soon as you wake up, I really recommend that as a practice, even if you don't write about your dreams, because you get a lot of information from that wise part of you without the interference of other parties in your life. It's just your direct channel to yourself and who you really are, so you can be more you and speak up about what's really important to you, as well as make the difference that only you can make in this world that you were born to make. So I really hope this is enjoyable to you, and stay tuned for next week. Next week we're going to have an amazing event. It's called the Sacred Writing Challenge. We're going to be jump starting it. That is April 16th. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm wishing you all the best. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, give it a like or a share, and go to sofiawren.com for more information, tools, and tricks that will help you to always know exactly what to do next, be able to speak up about what you really think and feel, and do what you're meant to do in the world to make a difference. So thank you so much.